Good morning, Senior Stoner fan. Just a real Senior Stoner back at you. Today is Thursday. This is your Carta E-Rig dab of the day. Good morning. We had a topic yesterday about attitude. I want to continue on the topic, but take it to a different level. And here's what I mean by that. How many of you have gone to doctors where they give you medicine? How many of you have gone to doctors where they say, I think you need to have a procedure? How many times have you gone to doctors where they say, come back and see me in about 2 weeks? How many times have you had to see doctors where they say, go see another doctor? How many times do you have to see doctors where they say, well, I'm sorry to tell you this. I've gone through a number of scenarios there, but all of it involved seeing the doctor. What if, with an attitude change, you didn't have to see the doctor as much? Now, I am not a doctor, but I allege the following. We make ourselves sicker. We put ourselves in greater pain. We give ourselves more procedures than are needed. We take more medicine than is required. Why? Because we don't trust ourselves. We need to go to doctors, chiropractors, acupuncturists, physiologists, psychologists, psychiatrists to tell us what to do. We would take our car in to a mechanic to tell us what to do. But with our bodies, with pain, it's a little different. Let me explain. You have a mark on your wrist here, and you see it every day for a month. A month and a day, you start scratching it. 2 months and a day, it's red now. Keep scratching it. Now it's itching. 3 months and a day, it's bigger and it's erupted into like a callus looking thing. Well, you know what? You did the wrong thing. I'm not saying scratch at it, open the wound, make it worse. My sister used to say to me, Senior Stoner, you just want everything to be all right, and you know what? It can't. You know what I used to say to her? Maybe it can. You know what she used to say to me? You don't know what you're talking about. I've come to the conclusion I was right. Not that she was wrong, but that I was right. You can feel better if you feel better. Let me explain. You're dead asleep. Somebody moves you in the morning, and you are really dead asleep, and looks at you and goes, how's your back? You look up and you go, They say, how's your back? And you go, what? One more time they try, how's your back? And you say, oh, it's killing me. It's unbelievable. It's a 10. But the first thing you didn't do when you woke up with your eyes was go, oh, my aching back. You looked at them and waited. Think of a baby, a young baby, 4 months old, 6 months old, just starting to communicate better. You know what happens? Its toy hits it in the hand. It drops out of this hand and hits that hand. And the baby is shocked and goes like this. You've seen it. Mother one goes, oh, my poor baby. And the baby starts whining and crying. And they grab it and it's shaking and calm down. Mother number two, oh, Johnny, give me back that toy. And the baby looks at mommy. Okay, Johnny, go about your business. And the baby looks at mommy. All right, Johnny, here's your bottle. The baby looks at mommy. But the baby doesn't cry. You know what I'm talking about here. That baby doesn't cry. When the mother acknowledged that it was a big deal, that the toy fell, the baby screamed. When the mother went, screw the toy, move on with life, Charlie or Joni, the baby went on with life. So here's the pitch. And it's a pitch and you have to buy into it. And it's practical. This is not psychology. This is practical. You wake up in the morning, you got the worst backache you can possibly imagine. You have two options. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Or, fuck that, what am I going to do? I'm just saying, it's a fork in the road every moment of every day when you're in chronic pain. How are you going to approach it? Now, the sidebar, the caveat to all of this, I don't take my own advice. Had a long discussion with somebody on Tuesday. My therapist. I give such good advice on my YouTube channel, but I don't take my own advice. The answer is nobody does. But some of these things are so clear to me. So the fork in the road happens. You're in pain. And you have two choices. Sit, legs up, do nothing. You think your pain's going to go away. Answer, you're not going to hurt yourself more. You will have less pain. But can you have a little life? Can you take the fork in the road that says live instead of the fork in the road that says stagnate? It's a fork in the road. And we are people, we can make choices. Let's have our dab of the day and think today about choices. Forks in the road. Left and right, up and down. Which way do you want to be? Maybe you don't have to be as bad as we've been. Cheers. And get on that dab train. So maybe, for people like us, it's an attitude adjustment that we have to consider. Just a tweak. We're all smart people. You're at the fork. Which way do you want to go? Guess what? Here's the simple way to do it. Try one way one time. Try one way another time. See what happens. See if you've been laying home in that chair, taking that fork. See if a little life won't make you feel better. Try that fork. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul, you go back to your sedentary life. It's also about mind, not just about body. Magazine, cartoon, comic book, iPad, iPod, read something, look at pictures, anything that can bring pleasure to you in the world of horror is better. And these are all choices we can make. So I hope I've lifted some of us up and given us opportunity to make more choices to put us in a better place. This does not take pain away. I am not a doctor. But this might make us be able to live with it. This is the Real Senior Stoner. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day.